Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete and certified high performance coach. Well, this is about Podcast Academy community and freedom. If the freedom interests you, if you stay around, I'm going to give you over a $500 gift, because the gift of learning is the best gift you could ever get, because it keeps on giving. So you're looking at the three pillars of business success: generating leads, creating cash flow, and building thriving communities. We do this every day, and the reason we do it, because leads change lives. Leads change lives. If you're not creating demand in your business and you're not doing it through podcasting, you're missing a tremendous opportunity to be free. Time, work, and personal freedom comes through Podcast Academy, because we generate massive leads. Always focus on leads and demand. You focus on demand and you have your supply off there. You deliver the best that you can ever deliver. So you don't have unlimited supply and no demand. That's a recipe for either a hobby or bankruptcy, either one. But create demand. That's what Podcast Academy does. We create demand. We teach you the key strategic partner strategy, where you not just have guests on your podcast, you have key strategic partners on your podcast. And when you do that, you have freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of work, and freedom personally to spend time doing what you want to do with your family, because you're going to work hard in life. You should. But why don't you work smart and create that demand? Do that through podcasting. I do three things: I podcast, I create courses, and I high performance coach. That's it. The rest is done by my team. Key thing: have a team. There's no such thing as solo entrepreneur. Never has, never will be. It's a team entrepreneur. Build a team. Start somewhere. With us, you can start with Podcast Academy. I'm going to give you the gift of learning so you can move towards freedom. Because freedom of time, money, and personally is the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. Now, I started 3.5 years ago, when I had 49 days to think. After a stroke, one, you realize you got a second chance in life. You do things differently. So thinking started, journaling started, working towards freedom. And now I go to dates with my granddaughters on Friday, dates with my daughters, dates with my son, not dates, lunch with my son. Free time. I'm either on the patio, porch area, doing a podcast, talking to people, editing what I created in the morning, journaling, or I'm up here in my office doing this. So I take breaks. I go back and forth because I've got the freedom to do it. Do I check my email? Very seldom, actually. I don't do that. Most do. And that's, if you can't say no to things, you're not saying yes to freedom. Saying no gives you more freedom. Growing up as a people pleaser, I know what saying yes is all about. And if you say yes, you're saying yes to other people's priorities. So you always got to know where you're going. You have to have clarity. And we'll give you an opportunity to schedule a clarity session, because the world's changing. There's major disruption. The most in our lifetime is coming. The freight train of AI is coming, and it's not stopping. So you either get run over by it or jump on the train. And if you jump on the train and learn how to leverage it to help you grow, you'll be on the way to freedom. Because freedom is the most beautiful thing. That's why I have this shirt on. That's why everything I do is red, white, and blue. I wear a red shoe, I wear a blue shoe. So they don't match either. You can't see it, but if you've met me, you'll know. Two different kinds of shoes for a reason, so I can have a conversation with you. I love conversations. I love podcasting. I love learning. I love being curious. I love knowing something about people. And when you do that, it's free. You're free. It's the most incredible feeling. 49 days to think. Now we hardly have 5 minutes to think. So if you want to prepare yourself for the future, discover journaling and start thinking about your future, thinking about how you're going to consume, which most do, other people's lives. Let's create your life. The magic is in you and anything is possible. But you have to start. Starting's the hardest thing. Most people get stuck. What kind of mic do I get? How do I do it? Who's going to edit it? All the kind of things. What platform am I going to put it on? Just start. You'll figure it out, but you'll figure it out faster with us, with our thriving community. We have a live event the fourth Saturday of every month where we have speakers coming in our community, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Hold it. Yeah, 5 minutes, 3 points. Because learning to speak from a platform, public speaking is the second biggest fear to dying. So if you allow fear to own you, it will grow and it will own you. But if you allow faith and courage to grow, you will be more confident, more courageous. That's the third high performance habit. So we teach that when we're teaching our community to speak. Be on a platform, stage, and learn to speak for 5 minutes on 3 points. We give you a slide so you can practice ahead of time. Practice is good. Everybody starts off awkward. But if you can't get through awkward, you can't get better. So if you just put yourself out there, have the courage to step on a platform and just speak to your people. Don't worry about how you look. Speak to the person that you want to speak to. What kind of problem do you solve? You have 3 solutions. We put it in a slide. That gives you confidence. And as your confidence grows, your courage grows. And as I say, we got fear on this shoulder, faith and courage over here. Which shoulder? I like this shoulder growing. I like to squish this shoulder. So speaking gives you courage. Courage gives you confidence. And that allows you to grow your business because there are people that want to hear you speak. But you got to practice. You got to do it. You can't just read about it in a book. You got to do it. That's why in Podcast Academy, we get you started. We get you started to freedom. Started to freedom. Time freedom, work freedom, and personal freedom. That's what everybody is looking for. And hopefully you are too. Let me get you started. So, our Podcast Academy, and let me get this a little bigger for those that can't see like me. Hold on here. Oh, nope. Sorry, that was the wrong one. All right, here we go. There we go. Podcast Academy. This Podcast Academy, and people ask, what's KPI? What is the KPI? Well, you got to know your KPIs, but this is key person of influence. We teach you to be a key person of influence, and the only way you do it is to do it, and you do it by earning it, learning to speak from a platform, learning to build trust, learning to podcast, learning to build relationships with your friends, learning to level up, learning to always learning. And the KPI Podcast Academy will help you learn faster, will get you closer to freedom, to be with your family, to be with people you want, to not be stressed out because you work at a pace that gives you free. Saying no to things gives yes to freedom. I'm either on the porch, saying hello to all the neighbors that walk, doing podcasts, writing, doing my edits from the morning, in between when I'm writing and talking, and I'm free. And it's the most incredible feeling, and you can have it too. I've done it over 3.5 years. You can do it over 3 months. You'll learn over that time. You will start, you'll get better, and you'll gain confidence. You'll learn the high performance habits. The habits will create the confidence in your foundation. Then you'll build on it like a skyscraper, and you'll keep building and building. And then you'll have a skyscraper to Mars, because you can go as far as you want. The magic is in you, and anything's possible. So let me give you the course. Let me give you I want to give you the gift of learning, the gift of freedom, because it's possible. Anything's possible. But a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And my first step of freedom is giving you a gift. There's a gift of giving will keep on giving. And when you gain momentum in your journey and you gain freedom of time, work, and personal, and you're doing what you love to do, like the only thing I do is podcast, create, course, and high performance coach. That's it. We have 3 programs. We have the Shark Tank, which, let me see if I can get this up here. Hold on, Nelly. I think I can. Maybe. I probably should have thought of this, and that's my bad. Because I have, let me see, 3. Let's see if I put it under 3 levels. 3, because we have 3 programs, and I don't. I'm not really good at this, thinking right on the spot. But I will describe it to you. You can go, I'm going to send you to a page, and you can see it. So if you go to pking.me/PA, that's for Podcast Academy, you'll get a $600 course. Use the word gift. When you use the word gift, it'll waive the $49 a month. It's $49 a month over 12 sessions. So you will get almost a $600 value is my gift to you. I want to give you the gift of freedom. I want to get you started. I want to get you the first step towards learning. And when you learn this incredible opportunity, you will discover freedom. Freedom. Now, go to pk.me/connect, which, let me see if I can get it up here. I know I can. I'm going to have to. There we go. Connect. Connect with us in our thriving community. And if you want to speak and you've been on my podcast, we have a live event this Saturday at Grace Church where you'll see 10 speakers, 15 talks, 10 speakers, 4th Saturday of every month. Meet speakers, see how people conquer fear, and see how people work on their 5 minutes, 3-point presentation. Because if you get good at that, you're closer to freedom. Okay, so take advantage of our course. Go to PA, use the word gift. And if you want to connect with us, or if you would like to, if you're not sure where the future is and you're not clear where you're going and you want a strategy, schedule a strategy session at pk.me/SS. I'll spend an hour with you. We'll roll up our sleeves and help you get closer to freedom. So be bold, make an impact,